Hi Gemini, welcome to Sophquest Synergy. My name is Spence. Welcome in if you are new, and welcome back if you are a subscriber, which I am grateful if you are. Now I want to tell you, this is the second time I'm doing this. I just turned the camera back on because as I was shuffling, a card came out, and I want to keep the card for you because I'm sure that it's the right card, and it's the Falcon. I'm using these cards again like I did last week, the Winged Enchantment Oracle by Leslie Morrison and Lisa Hunt as the artist. So I'm going to keep your card, the Falcon, okay? But something came up and I had to turn the camera off and start over. Okay, so we're going to keep the Falcon, and I'm going to read that for you in just a moment. But Gemini, since I'm speaking to you, I do want to say I want to make a couple of quick announcements. Firstly, I'm a Gemini, so this Gemini season has been impactful for me. It has very much so been one I won't forget. It is, this eclipse season is, for me, a remembrance of approximately 1 year ago. My stepmom got sick and died from COVID-19. So I am remembering her. She died June 18th, and I'm remembering her this week. Because of that, I'm actually incredibly inspired. I really do feel this lighthearted joy that I have a guardian angel, that she's there for me no matter what. But I am remembering her, and I'm going to share that with you because I wanted to honor her and say her name aloud. Her name was Bobby from Louisiana. She was in the Navy. She was a dynamo and an amazing person. And the reason I need to keep this Falcon card that flew out before the doorbell is because my school, my high school, we were the Falcons. And that is where I first went to live with her, my stepmom, and it is a wonderful card of remembrance for me personally. That's why I told you that story. Okay. Also, Gemini, I definitely want to say happy birthday to all of those of you that are having your birthday this week. It is a pretty intense week. There's a transit that's happened 3 times, or will happen 3 times this year. The first, February 17th. The second, Monday, June 14th. Very important, circle it. And then December 23rd. It is a Saturn square Uranus transition, whatever. Saturn is like the old granddad, and Uranus is like the young teenage guy. But right now in Mercury Retrograde in the season of Gemini, the way I see this conversation with the planet, now a square is tension, okay? They don't agree. It's old versus new, established versus anti-establishment. So there may be, in the outer world, there may be, yes, some resistance that we see, there may be some protests, shakeups, possibly even earthquakes, honestly. So, but I see this conversation going like this. Grandpa says, no, I like my old rotary phone on the wall. It's the phone I've always used my whole life. It's the phone I'll always use. And the grandson says, well, that's cool, Grandpa, but let me show you what I can do with my cell phone. And then he spends the next couple of hours showing him all the cool gadgetry. And by the end of it, Grandpa goes, wow. And he is so mind blown. I think we're blowing our own minds right now. I think life is blowing our minds. I think we're going to see such changes across society. And Gemini, you are one of the first to see it because you're a Gemini, because you're an air sign. All the air signs usually do. A lot of air signs are inventors and they have innovative ideas. So a lot of those kinds of things happen from the air sign brain. But Gemini, you're going to be seeing these new inventions. You're going to be seeing changes in technology and all of that. So big time, and that's the biggest news this week. That's Monday. But there may be tension, and if it's on a personal level, it could just be like, well, we've always done it this way. Well, I want to try it this way. And it could clash. So just, be mindful of that, right? Saturn square Uranus. At the end of the week, on Sunday, on the 20th, we are going to move into Cancer season and also Jupiter retrograde. So we'll talk about Jupiter retrograde next week more and Cancer season next week more. but it will feel like a change in energy. So this week is going to feel like a change in energy. All right. Gemini. By the way, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my subscribers who was so incredibly kind to send me this beautiful bloodstone. Isn't it gorgeous? And so it's a healing stone. It's a stone for intuition, for healing, good blood flow, and very much appreciated. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for your thoughtfulness. And I am wearing it. I love it so much, and I appreciate it. So thank you. All right. I didn't ask her permission to say her name on camera. I'll ask her, and so that next time I can give her name a shout out. You know. Okay. All right, Gemini, for the week of June 14th through the 20th, if you could just start taking 3 deep breaths for me, breathing in through your nose, taking it in very deeply, filling up your lungs and pushing it out from your diaphragm, which may be pushing your feet into the floor, getting a little bit more grounded, bringing down your cortisol, and raising your serotonin and dopamine levels, so that you can feel calm and relaxed. Drop your shoulders and breathe very deeply. You'll feel so much better. I will show you these cards, of course, as we go. I'm going to read them horizontally, vertically, and give you a big picture. You are working on letting go of old stuck karma, things of the past that have been painful in your memory and hard on your heart. And the most beautiful thing about all of this is that you've got this incredible new beginning. I think by the end of your season, Gemini, you're ready to go forward, truly ready to move forward now. At the beginning of your reading, I am seeing the sun, incredibly beautiful. The Knight of Cups and the 3 of Swords. You are working on healing. The Knight of Wands, going forward quickly. The 7 of Wands, taking a stand, standing up for what you believe in. To the King of Wands, because you've leveled up. You are getting more confident. You're getting more passionate and earnest about what it is that you're trying to do, trying to build, trying to create. And you feel strongly about it. Then the Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, because you've learned that strength takes time. Saturn teaches us that. Strength takes time. It takes time to develop the skill set to realize that the things that are really difficult for us end up usually becoming our superpowers in so many ways, right? All right, so let me read the Falcon for you first, okay? And then we'll go over everything. All right, the Falcon, number 11. For you, Gemini. Yes, number 11. Okay. I was a Falcon. Go Falcons. Woo! Lodges Field. I went to high school overseas in the Azores, Portugal. Very cool, right? Okay, Falcon. I am Falcon, the swiftness of change. I am Sun God, the solar emblem, the renewal of fortitude. I am Victory Rising. Oh, wow. This was the card for Leo last week. That's so cool. My mom, the one I talked about, she was a Leo. And I pulled the Sun card. And the Strength card. Wowzers, got chills. Okay. Still going to give you this message, although I'm definitely receiving the message myself. Okay, let me start over. I am Falcon, the swiftness of change. I am the Sun God, the solar emblem, and the renewal of fortitude. I am Victory Rising. I am the hunter. Faster than anyone, I harness the power of quick action. Every flit of a feather alters the world somehow. No waste of opportunity. So waste no opportunity. I am conquest. I am prophecy. I will lead you to your purpose. You've made great strides already, but I'm here to take you further. I've given you the visions you've asked for, but you've yet to take flight. Take heed of the currents and dive in. Find your target and take uncompromising aim. I'm the arrow that hits the mark and will steer you ahead if you allow it. Get away from the scenic route and plot your steps quickly. Many great things lie ahead. You are forging ahead. You have spotted the prize. You are triumphant. You are falcon. Wow. And the last card in the deck, the Ace of Wands. What you really want. That arrow that will hit the mark and steer you ahead if you allow it. You are forging ahead. You are triumphant. You are falcon. Wow. Wow. Gemini, it's your season. It's during a Mercury retrograde. During an eclipse sandwich. And this week, that old versus new, flat earth versus round earth, the perspective of how we human beings live here on the earth. Do we use fossil fuels in our cars, right, and all that? Or are we going to go to clean energy? This is the time we're in. That is Saturn square Uranus. And because necessity is the mother of invention, it usually has to get pretty uncomfortable for us. There has to be a real need for us to change before we do. You are changing something in your life and doing something you truly want to do. You have faced fears. You have gone forward with tenacity and bravery and strength. You are standing up for what you believe in. 7 of Wands in the center of your reading. I know who I am. I've got this. I'm hearing the call. And no matter who says what, I will say thank you very much. I know you care. But I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm going for it. Knight of Wands. I'm showing you the middle row first for a reason, then King of Wands. You can see the progression from the Knight to the King is a level up, right? And between that, because you've leveled up, you've grown up spiritually, I guess in a way, because you took a stand. Because you know who you are. Because you are walking your walk and nobody else can walk your walk for you. Right, Gemini? So in your season, in your solar return, top of the reading, you've decided to love your life and love yourself enough to let go of what was holding you back, of any heartache or heartbreak or sorrow. And knowing that it was sorrow that maybe you were drowning in for a while. And I know that because at the bottom of the deck is the Devil card. This is when we're stuck inside of ourselves and we just can't quite move forward because we feel so much. And we have to deal with it. It's facing our demons. It's facing our shadow and saying to ourselves, what am I supposed to do with this? With this pain, with this hurt, with this whatever it might have been for you. And for all of you, I feel your pain. For each of you individually, your pain will have been caused by something different. For some of you, it will have been loss. For some of you, it will have been betrayal. For some of you, it will have been physical pain. But you have the strength and the endurance with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Endurance to do this new thing and move yourself forward. To kick yourself in the butt and say, I gotta get up now. I gotta move forward now. I've felt like I needed to, like I knew what to do, like I was ready to move forward. I've really come into my own as far as my confidence level. I know who I am. And yet, every time I want to shine and be the light and the love that I want to be going forward in the world, you know, being the change I want to see in the world, something comes up that reminds me I'm just a mere human being and I'm going through a life path and it's hard and it hurts sometimes. Gemini, you are coming to a stage where your free will, you have to remember the wands is about, you know, our will. It's our spirit fire. It's your spirit fire. Your chi energy. When you master that, you can do anything. And the King of Wands is a dreamer. It's the part of us, the archetype of the dreamer inside of us. And on the bottom of the deck with strength and the Knight of Pentacles, it's the doer. I can, I will. So, whatever you had to go through, whatever kept you enchained, whatever kept you feeling bound, even if it was just going through the feels of loss, grief, pain, whatever it's been for you, you know, you've had to battle it. You've had to pull yourself back up by the bootstraps, get back up on the horse again, you know. So let's go down the vertical rows. You have the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. Look at you trying so hard to be brave, to be authentic, right at your birthday time, solar return, opening yourself up to moving forward. Even if you have to show your scars. Okay. Knight of Cups, because your heart is open. Yet open with boundaries. Self-respect. And tenacity. Okay. Yes, I've been hurt. But I know who I am and what I can do. And I want to do it. I'm meant to do it. And all I have to do now is say, I'm done with that. I'm done with overthinking it. I'm done with over worrying. I'm done with all the negative voices that say I'm not good enough or I can't, whatever. All the doubts, all the fears, all the worries become a monster for us. That is why this card is in the tarot deck. Okay? It means going through the stuff that all human beings go through in order to grow, in order to face things, and in order to be able to do it with strength and courage and tenacity and endurance, because that's what life requires. Life breaks our hearts. It does. And then we get back up. And we get back up scarred and ready to go again because we have new things we need to do. Falcon. Falcon. I'm going to read a couple of lines again from Falcon, just because it's your birthday, Gemini. And we're finishing out Gemini season. One more time, Falcon. No matter what you've had to fight through, no matter how hurt you've been, it's your birthday. And you are standing up for what you believe in, going forward confidently to do this new thing. because you are strong and diligent. All right, let's do it. Falcon, one more time. I'm the falcon, the swiftness of change, the sun god, the solar emblem, birthday, and the renewal of fortitude. I'm victory rising, the hunter, faster than anyone. I can harness the power of quick action. Every flit of a feather alters the world somehow, so waste no opportunity. No waste. No, don't waste your opportunity. I am conquest, I am prophecy, I will lead you to your purpose. Purpose. I've given you visions, the visions you've asked for, but you've yet to take flight. Take heed of the currents and dive in. Find your target. Take uncompromising aim. I'm the arrow that hits the mark and will steer you ahead if you allow it. Get away from the scenic route and plot your steps quickly. Many great things lie ahead. You are forging ahead. You have spotted the prize. You are triumphant. You are falcon. I wish you the best, Gemini. I wish you the best. Have kindness, reverence, and gratitude. I wish you the best possible week, and I will talk to you again next week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do like, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe if you would, and click on that little bell icon so that you'll know when I put up your video for next week. Thanks so much. Take care.